Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quick little soft glam look. Soft glam has been the wave. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so first we're starting off with primed eyes. Check the description box for all the products that I use. I will have a full list of products if you missed anything. So the palette that we are using for this look is the Jackie Aina palette. We are going to be dipping into 3 shades within this palette. So the first shade that we are using is Ginger. Now we're taking Ginger and we're putting this in the upper crease area. Take a little bit of product and gently tap it on. We are not blending right now. We're just tapping it on and packing on the color. Continue to do that and bring it inward. As you're going inward, you want to lightly drag it up as you're going. Taking Ginger, we are blending it down on the outer V. Taking the same brush, I am just wiggling it back and forth, doing little small circles to blend out that color and to blend out the edges so it's not as harsh, and then blending it into the inner portion where it connects to the brow. So blend the shadow up into the brow area. Now taking edges, this will be our second color. I'm just taking this and placing it directly below where we put Ginger. So still kind of in the same area, just slightly lower. And we're doing that same process, tapping it on and then blending it out once we have the pigmentation that you want. Now with the same brush, we are just doing little small circles to blend it out. And then I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and we are just going over the edges. With soft glam looks for the eyeshadow and the makeup in general, there is a lot of blending. So you're going to layer and blend, layer and blend. The best way to blend is to hold your brush at the end and to get like a fluffy brush or the brush that you're using and to just do small little circles. It will blend out those edges and give you a nice feathered look. And I took a little bit of edges and I took it up above where we put Ginger and started to blend that out, and I like the combination of these two colors together. Now taking the color Credit, we are taking this on a pencil brush and we are putting this in the same area that we put edges, and we are just tapping that on. With Credit, because it is a deep dark brown, you want to layer it. So start off with a little bit of product first. And you're going to want to blend that out and see where you are, and then pack on a little bit more color and blend and pack and blend. And I found that taking the color Edges actually to blend out the edges was actually a really nice way to get a nice smooth and seamless look. I guess that's why she named it Edges. Makes perfect sense. Then I took a little bit of Edges and blended it over the dark brown shade just to make it a little bit more seamless, because I didn't like how harsh that it was looking. So you want your eyeshadow to be as seamless as possible. So don't get frustrated with the blending process of it. It's just something that you have to do. Now for the lid shade, I didn't want anything that was sparkly, and in the Jackie Aina palette there are a lot of sparkles within this. So I dipped into the ABH Prism palette and I used the shade Unity. So with Unity, we are just going to pack this onto the lid. We are going to slightly cut the crease with this shade, but since we aren't going in with a concealer, it's going to be more of a softer cut crease that just flows into the rest of the colors. Now with the color Edges on that fluffy blending brush, we are just taking it and dragging it in to blend the lid shade with the outer V shades. In here, I am taking Unity and slightly cutting the crease, as I mentioned. So you can just see how it marries together with the other colors and nothing is too sharp. It's all soft. Pop a little bit more of Credit on the outer V. And now I'm going to do this on the other eye. Taking the E.L.F. Poreless Putty, we're using this to prime the skin. Then with Fenty's Pro Filter Hydrating Long Wear Foundation, this is in shade 420. So I go in with a foundation brush and put on the foundation, and then I blend it out. Then I go over that with a beauty blender to blend it out even more. Now taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is in Amande. So just conceal your face in the normal way that you would conceal. Under the eyes, bridge of the nose, chin, forehead, above the lip. And then we take that beauty blender and blend it out. I have used this concealer 3 times now and I am obsessed. It is literally the best concealer that I have ever used. It conceals everything, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. And it blends out flawlessly. And you know, I love a good seamless look. Then I go in with a small fluffy brush just to get in the under eye creases that I have, because sometimes concealer likes to just sit in there. So take a little brush and blend it out if you have that same problem. For bronzer, we're taking the ABH Mahogany bronzer, and with a fluffy little tapered brush, I'm going in and contouring out my cheekbones. You can contour as normal in the normal areas that you would here, because it is a glam look, so you do want to have a snatched, contoured face. And then along your jawline to just erase those cookies that you might have had. Blend it away, contour it away, nobody would know. It's okay. Now with the angle brush, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics contour palette and we're going to contour where we put the bronzer. So even more contour, but with the angled brush, it will be more concentrated in one area because the angled brush is so dense. Then of course, we're gonna go over it with a beauty blender. Now we're taking that Mahogany bronzer on a little angled brush and we are contouring our nose. So make sure that you start with this bronzer from the very tip of your brow. Start it there because everything will flow. And to blend it out even more, we're gonna go over it with our foundation brush. Take your favorite blush. Again, check the description below. And you already know we're going over it with that beauty blender. For highlight, this is the Dose of Colors Mirame highlight, and I take it on a fan brush. Yes, a fan brush. I don't know what's going on, but people want to leave fan brushes behind, and no ma'am, I'm not on that wave, and I will not leave my fan brush behind. This one is gonna ride with me until the bristles fall off. So anyways, go ahead with that fan brush. Jumping back to the eyes, I am running edges along the lower lash line. And then over edges, I take credit, a little bit of credit, and run that along there too. For the waterline, I'm taking this pencil. This is the ProPencil from ABH. It is a eyeshadow primer and color corrector. So it's really not an eyeliner, but look, it worked great and it didn't move. So it gave a nice little pop of color to my waterline. It opened up the eyes a little bit. For lashes, I'm taking the new ABH lashes. This is in Gorgina. I lost my lip liner pencil. This is the brow pencil from ABH. It's in a dark brown shade. I'll align the top and bottom lip with that, and then I blend it out with my finger because it was a little bit too harsh because this is a brow pencil, you know. She was getting a little wild, but that's okay. We can blend her out with our finger. Jumping back to the eyes. So I'm taking that Unity shade and I am popping it in the inner corner of the eye just to open it up and brighten it up a little bit. Now back to the lips, I'm going to prime my lips with the Bite Beauty's Agave Lip Balm. I'm taking the ABH lip gloss. This is in Tara. This is my favorite lip gloss from them. And then if you go over the lip liner a little bit too much, it's okay. Just pop a little bit more lip liner on the top and bottom. Now to lose this headband. So boom, hair is styled, hairband is gone. I didn't want my under eyes to be too dewy, so I took the Ben Nye translucent powder and I powdered my under eye, my T-zone. To set everything, that powder that we just put on, we're taking the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix setting spray, and then that is it. This is the finished look. This is my version of soft glam. So we have a nice little eye look and we are nice and dewy and hydrated. I love a good dewy foundation. If you are going to wear this out for a long period of time, the Fenty foundation is a foundation that you would need to set. Hopefully you enjoyed this look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.